Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. This is the 21st video of Haiyang's Practice Proverb series. Over the last 1.5 years, I have posted one proverb every day, totaling more than 500 proverbs as of today. From now on, I will post one proverb every 2 days since I need more time to work on other projects related to my teaching. That should also give the audience more time to digest those proverbs. Each proverb is a result of my own 5 decades worth of serious training and teaching experience. Also, each proverb needs more time to understand. This is the reason I started to explain each of them once a week in a video format 20 weeks ago. Following the same structure as in previous weeks, I will first answer questions about last week's proverb and then move on to the new proverb. So let's recap last week's proverb first. It was 太极拳之发力，大多于重心稳定之后，凭借腰胯拧转来进行，所谓丹田内转也。Translation.The 发劲 movement in Tai Chi usually is done after the body weight has been stabilized first, followed by the turning of the lower dantian area, which is called the dantian internal rotation. Over JRL, a long-term community member asks a couple of questions, of which I will only answer the first here. His second question deserves a dedicated video. His first question called, by the words of stabilizing the body center, do you mean sinking the qi to dantian, besides stabilizing physically the initiate posture? End quote. It is a good question. My answer to it is that stabilizing the body center means that one should put the body weight in the right place. To do so, it requires the mind, physical body, and especially weight distribution to be right according to the objective of the posture or form. As for sinking the qi to dantian, sinking the qi to dantian is done through adjusting body structure with the right mental activity. It is the more intangible process and not a mere physical motion. So, sinking the qi to dantian should be part of the stabilizing the body center. I hope I answered your question. Thank you for asking. Now, let's move on to today's proverb. I created this one to explain the importance of applying the right learning methodology. We all know that learning martial art or 修道 requires effort. However, with the right method, a practitioner will be able to make fast progress. So, what is the attitude that people used in the old days? This question will be answered by today's proverb. It is 习拳者，初期之时要谨遵师之教导，万不可自作聪明。然学有所成后，却要思维辩证，以增广见识为主，乃能沧海识珠。This proverb has 7 sentences organized into 3 sentences. I will translate the Chinese version word by word and then introduce the English version. The first part, 习拳者，初期之时要谨遵师之教导，万不可自作聪明。习拳者 means those who practice martial arts. 初期 means in the beginning. 知识 means one. 要 means should. 谨遵 means seriously and strictly follow. 师 师之 means teachers. 教导 means teaching and instruction. 万不可 means should never be. 自作聪明 is the famous Chinese idiom, means one thinks oneself is very smart. Put together, it means that when people start to practice martial arts, they should strictly follow the teacher's instructions instead of overestimating their own knowledge in training. In other words, a practitioner should not try to modify or change the teacher's teaching when starting their training journey. Very often, I hear from my colleagues in the community that some students try to change the practice of a style in order to suit themselves. This is an incorrect approach since a beginner needs to master the foundation of any style before making a change. It is not about respecting a tradition, but for the benefit of the new students in terms of mastery of the basics of a style. I have been very lucky in that I have not met many cases like this. The second part, 然学有所成后，却要思维辩证，以增广见识为主。然 means however. 学有所成 means mastering it through studying or reaching a good level. 后 means after. 却 means however. 要 means should. 思维辩证 means thinking and analyzing logically and critically. 以 means with. 增广见识 means broaden and enrich one's knowledge and horizon. 为主 means mainly. Put together, it means that, however, after mastering the practice, one should pay attention to broadening and enriching one's knowledge and horizons by thinking and analyzing the practice logically and critically according to one's own understanding. In other words, after mastering the whole system, one should focus on improving necessary knowledge by investigating further, such as how other people practice or even how other styles practice. If necessary, one can make changes so that the practice is more suitable to one's preferences in training. The third part, 乃能沧海石珠. 乃 means so that. 能 means can. 沧海 means ocean, sea. 石 means pick up. 珠 means pearl. Put together, it means that at that stage, one can make progress just like picking up a pearl in the ocean. By the way, picking up a pearl in the ocean is the Chinese expression meaning treasure can be found by accident. Actually, it is not easy to reach higher levels after a practitioner has already reached an advanced level, which is expressed here by the expression of picking up a pearl in the ocean. I believe my original Proverbs to be a set of pearls. A lot of personal effort in practice and teaching over decades has ultimately led to their creation. To my knowledge, my practice proverb initiative is the first of its kind by one person in Chinese martial art and Xiudao practice history, spanning the breadth and depth of internal style martial art and Xiudao practice. So, today's proverb introduces the right approach in practice for beginners as well as those who have reached advanced levels. It is not just about attitude, but more about the right methodology. I hope this proverb helps you understand the right path to practice. Now, let's recap today's proverb. When practicing martial arts, one has to strictly follow the instructions of the teacher without being over-analytical. However, after reaching a certain level of practice, one should pay attention to an analytical approach to learning to broaden the horizons of knowledge. In doing so, one may find a pearl in the sea. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you found this proverb and its explanation informative, and I hope it benefits your practice. Please post your questions about this proverb in the comment section. I will answer them for you in the first part of next week's video. Thanks for watching, see you next time, and enjoy your practice.